What's up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are waiting for a personality, Katie, baby, you waiting for a personality with spicy margaritas. Y'all, let me tell y'all something, right? Kate was out at Rose's place having dinner. I reported this yesterday. Rose played Kate and said, "Oh my God, you're so stressed out. Why don't you go to that concert?" Because get this, if you guys don't know, oddly enough, it looks like they're trying to paint a narrative that Kate is a wild girl, party girl, whatever. Don't forget that when the last Prince and Princess of Wales, the palace was actually encouraging Diana to go out, meet men, have fun. So when Charles decided to divorce her, it would be all Diana's fault and they could paint her as a wayward woman. Now, listen, I don't know what Kate was doing in Rose's house. I guess she just accepted being a sister wife. You know, she's like, I'm the Princess of Wales. And you know what? I don't want to play, I don't want to pull. I don't want to have to do a pogo stick every time I see William. You go handle him. Because, you know, Kate's probably feeling herself like, I'm the Princess of Wales. Like, I don't do that stuff anymore. Rose, get your pogo stick because William is feeling feisty, right? This is all my opinion, what I think is going on. She's just like, whatever. I didn't want to touch you anyway. I got the kids. I got the power, whatever. She didn't count on the fact that Charles and Camilla have not forgotten the way she upstaged Camilla and the way she said that Charles was jealous of her. Please believe they are going to get Kate back. And you know the one thing they counted on? Kate being an utter enemy. Kate probably went there. This is all my opinion, right? Speculation before we actually get into the story. Because a lot of people are like, this is nothing but, you know, the derangers in the comments. I try to delete them, but those idiots. This is all malarkey. By the way, what's up, Sussex Squad? How y'all doing today? This is all malarkey. This is this. This is that. As a matter of fact, if there's no pictures, there's no proof. Our queen would never. Your queen was out in Rose's backyard at a 24-hour rave. A woman who is over 40 years old with 3 small children, supposed to be the future queen of England and got things to do and I don't know, places to see. And you went to dinner with your husband's alleged side chick, right? And don't say, oh, her husband was there, because Rose's husband, David, lives in Paris full time with his roommate friend, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, right? You let your husband's alleged side chick, at the very least, a woman who used to be your best friend, who was having inappropriate meetings with your husband while you were pregnant and out of town. You let her talk you into going into a 24-hour rave that was going on her estate. And these derangers thought it didn't happen. Talking about, oh, there's no pictures, baby. We got a picture right here. Boom. And Kate looks drunk, drinking margaritas. You know what they say? Give me 1 margarita. I'm going to open my leg. Give me 2 margarita. I'm going to give me 3 margarita. I'm going to put give me 4 margaritas. I'm going to put it in your Listen. Kate was having fun, right? Kate was having so much fun. Kate looked like she was 2 streets to the wind. Kate literally let Rose set her up. Or maybe Kate wanted to show William, you're not the only one that can have some fun. So Kate put on her usual Kateness. She put on a pair of earrings that don't match, right? She put on some black jeggings. She put on a skin tight, off the shoulder top. Basically, she put on the same mess she was wearing when her and William were in college, because she still thinks she's doing it. Kate, what were you showing William? Surrounded by a bunch of old men with gray hair. Really? I mean, I guess William would be a little bit jealous because they all did have thick heads of hair. So what? Okay, touche. Y'all, look at this. I know Camilla is eating her apples, cackling, right? Just cackling while Charles is throwing apples in the air. Get loose, right? They are probably cackling. This is getting Kate out the way is going to be easier than expected. Again, now I will say this. Kate deserves it. I would feel sorry for her, but Kate deserves it because at the end of the day, it's all a Game of Thrones. Kate don't care about nobody but herself. Kate 100% deserves it. But let me just say this. How stupid can Kate be? Who does Kate think she's playing with? Did she really think she was going to go up against Charles and Camilla for no repercussions? They already exposed the fact that her family are broke, joke grifters. Then William stepped out of the thing and was like, "Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm going to just stay out of it. Whatever happens to what's his name, the little one, George, you handle that with my dad." Kate is doing everything she can, tooth and nail, to make sure those kids don't go away to boarding school and they stay with her full time. She even has a little war room where she moved out of the palace. She's in a small 4-bedroom house where nobody else can know her inner workings. But more importantly, of course, I think they have that whole cottage bugged up. But more importantly, I don't think that she doesn't want anybody close to George or the other kids to get into their head. At the end of the day, Kate understands where power is more than most. She wound up to this. But do you really think that's going to happen? William is sick of Kate. I know some people think that William will never divorce Kate. I think he will. I think he is sick of Kate. Like, even when he's around her, he can't even stand even faking it. He is sick. He can't even show up and talk to her for 10 minutes. He is sick of Kate. I think he's counting days till he can divorce her. I think that Camilla, even though Kate's like, "Oh my God, one day I'll be queen, not queen consort." No, baby, William's mistress will probably be queen. So where does this leave Kate? Doing weird stunt queen antics. She literally is morphing into Megan so much. She called someone whose boyfriend had committed suicide. Asked, can I do it in person? Knowing Kate doesn't do anything in person. Showed up and was walking around the house barefoot and playing with dogs. Y'all, is this her new cosplay? Being relatable? Walking around barefoot when they used to talk trash about Harry and Meghan barefoot. Is that what she thinks makes her relatable? The fact that and the guy even said, and I quote unquote, hold on, y'all. The guy even said, this was the weirdest part. Excuse me. Kate's so boring. She's making me bored. Anyway, hold on, y'all. The guy even said, this was the weirdest thing. He said, let me describe the whole thing for you because it gets weirder. But again, I just can't get over it. Like, Kate is the F out of there. William's being rebranded as a single dad. I'm waiting for them to say that she drinks too much. She has an alcohol problem. She has this and that. And she's an unfit mother. And William needs to raise the kids. Anyway, Roman Kemp has revealed that Kate called him asking if she could come over to his parents' house where she played with his family's dogs while barefoot. Let that sink in. Kate she is so bad at this PR game. And I realized it wasn't just her, it was her mother. But I think because Carol took that big fall from Grace and everybody looks at them as like grifters, she's been like, sorry guys, jet lag. Carol has been like desperate, and I mean desperate, to get back on top in the eyes, but it's too soon, it's too sloppy, it's giving even more desperation. Get this. The show explored the crisis, unaliving crisis affecting young men, a subject close to Roman's heart after his best friend and producer Joe Lyons died by unaliving in 2020. Speaking to the Times, Roman said the call from the future queen was an honor, but one of the weirdest things. We had a Zoom call, just her and me. Oh, hold on, it's more, y'all. And she was like, "Oh, I can come over to your place and do it there." And I just said, "No, let's go to my parents. It's a bigger house. I don't want to bring royalty to a flat in Vauxhall." First of all, who imposes themselves? And Kate, anyway, the only reason she wanted to go there was to have this dumb photo op. But the fact that he called her weird. Kate then traveled to the 1980 pop legend home where she met the whole family. We were sitting at the kitchen counter with my mom and dad and my sister with all the dogs, and Kate was there with us. The funniest thing was she didn't have any shoes on because she was respectful enough to take her shoes off at the door. That really stuck in my head because you never see royalty with no shoes. Oh my God. Now, even the mail says she's pulling a Megan because Megan several times said she met Will and Kate without shoes. And in Netflix special, she was walking around without shoes. Again, y'all, what is going on with Kate? She cannot be this stupid. Camilla is going to make light work of her. I don't even know. Somebody was like, what would Kate be doing at dinner at Rose's house? I don't know. Why don't you go inbox your fave and ask her? I would like to know when you find out, but she was there. They did talk her going into the festival. They got pictures of her looking like she's drunk as a skunk. Who knows if she is or not, but she looks like she is, and ordering spicy margaritas. And no lie, and I will stand by this once and for all, William was probably in bed with her. Y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this. We now have photographic evidence that the Queen of England might have a bit of a drinking problem, is going to 24-hour raves. And just as all around, I guess Carol was earning extra money watching the kids, because you know she needs it, watching the kids being babysat while Kate snuck out. Baby, if you're looking for your husband, he might be under Rose's bed. I'm just saying. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you later.